Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm pretty excited about because I think you guys are going to be excited about it. I've been recently getting a lot of requests to do a makeup collection video ever since I posted my video about my new makeup organizers. So this is that video. So one thing that I will point out, I did not include the makeup that I showed in that video just because I didn't want this to be so long and it would have been very repetitive because I did go through not only the organizers but what I'm keeping in it. And nothing so far has changed, so I didn't want to kind of just keep talking about the same thing. So keep in mind about this video, you guys likely already know, but I just want to kind of point it out. So I am obviously not a large YouTuber. I am no beauty guru. I definitely don't receive any PR packages, although that would be awesome. But so my makeup collection is very minimal. I think that's why a lot of you guys are kind of interested in it because you're wondering what I have as more of like a realistic, average person's makeup collection. And now that I have done a bunch of hauls and basically I'm no longer buying makeup products for a while, that I thought this was a good time to film because I've now put all that new makeup in my drawers here. There are three products here that are not in this video because I just purchased them and I actually had them in a bag in the other side of my room. So I did purchase the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. So this is being talked about and compared to the Better Than Sex mascara, which I've never tried because to me it's too expensive. I also did just purchase the e.l.f. Lock On Liner and Brow Cream. So I don't have any brow pomades. I really only have brow pencils and I want to kind of expand and try some new things. So I do have this pomade that I now want to try. I got it in the shade Light Brown. And lastly is this Maybelline lipstick. So this is from their like nude collection. I do have two more, but I just picked up this one, which is the one I'm wearing. It's a very light nude. Basically, this is in Hot Sand. So I just thought that I would quickly throw these last three in before I jump into my entire collection down here. So yeah, please give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already to be entered into my giveaway when I reach 1,000 subscribers. Thank you guys as always for all of the support. Hello to all my new subscribers, and if you're new, subscribe to be entered. And let's get right on into the video. Alright everyone, going through each of the drawers on my desk to show you how I organize my makeup. Now, it is not that organized, so please keep that in mind. I do apologize. I don't have the best little organizers. I need to kind of figure out what I want and how I want to set it up, so just, don't judge me. So this very top drawer I have tried to organize, so let me just go through. So in the back here, I have some primers, eyeshadow primers, and my BB creams. I was using this Nivea Aftershave Balm as a primer for a while. I will use it every once in a while just because it is super moisturizing, but I know that it is not the best. And then back here, I don't know if you can tell, I have some Q-tips because I'm always reaching for those if I make a mistake. And then some of my brow products and eyeliners that I have not had a chance to use yet, so they're still in the packaging. Now this row here is mainly blushes, so I have an NYC blush, two e.l.f. blushes. This is actually an e.l.f. setting powder. I have the Mary Luminizer, the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder, then I have the Butter Blush in Natural Glow, a NYX blush in, I believe, Cinnamon, yep. And then, like I said, it's not the most organized. I do have some eyeshadows in here because I couldn't figure out where to put them, so I have an Essence shadow, a black shadow from Annabelle, and then this e.l.f. eyeshadow duo. This one here is more for larger palettes that larger products that I can't really fit into a slot right now. So I have this Essence bronzer, the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette in Caramel Toffee, which I'm always reaching for. I also put in here the two Maybelline Fit Me setting powders, I guess. The one that I will be using to set my face, and then the one that I purchased to try out as a bronzer. So I just put those ones in there today. Back here, I have mostly just bronzers. These two are very similar. These are from Quo. They're more like illuminators. They're like kind of glittery. I think they're called Break Bronzers. To be honest, they suck and I really have not used them. Should probably get rid of them, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do a products I hate video. Then I have two of the Rimmel Natural Bronzers, both in the shade 021 Sunlight. This one's brand new and the other one is like almost empty. That's why I have it in there. Then I have this Sephora bronzer in, I think it's called like Honey Heat. There's a shimmery side and a matte side. my NYC bronzer, my Butter bronzer. Then I have the Essence Highlight in Pure Nude and another Rimmel bronzer in it. This one's in a different shade, I believe. Oh no, same one. I guess I got 3 of them. This last row here, I know you can't really tell, it's basically just eyeliners, so pencil liners and felt tip black eyeliners. But I also have a few concealers in here, so my Glamouflage, which I'm not really a fan of, the Maybelline Dream Lumi, and the new e.l.f. concealer that I purchased, and that pretty much sums up this top drawer. Alright guys, so moving on to my second drawer. I know this looks like a mess, it looks extremely chaotic, that's because it kind of is. This back here is just an empty, sort of like a, I don't even know what to call it, like a case that my makeup brushes came in. Back here I have some setting sprays and a primer mist. This entire row is mascaras, so some of them I have not tried out yet, most of them I have, so that's just where I keep all of those. This is sort of random. Like I said, I still need to figure out how to better organize, so I just have like lash glue, a moisturizer that I reach to every once in a while. These are some gel cream liners, and these are all my lipsticks. So I have the Maybelline lipsticks, the Essence lipsticks together, some of my NYX lipsticks together, some chapstick, a Wet n Wild lipstick, an e.l.f. lipstick, and then some more like lip glosses. And then here is just like a tea tree oil that I haven't had a chance to try out. So like I said, this isn't the most organized, but I do need to figure out with the amount of space that I have how to best organize all of this. So that is it for that drawer. Alright guys, so this is my third drawer and pretty much my last drawer. So this is my palette drawer. I do also have some lashes in here and then some random things that again I don't have a place for. This is just a backup setting spray and then a powder that I haven't really been using too much anymore right there. So underneath here I can't really show you. This is a larger palette that if I stand up like the rest of these it won't close. So that is my BH Cosmetics palette. It is the Neutral Eyes palette. I do really like it, but again I need a better way to organize, but because it is underneath there I can't really reach for it as often as I would like to. So I'm just going to go and order it this way and show you each of my palettes. So hopefully this isn't going to be too difficult. This here is the BH Cosmetics Glamorous Blush Palette. So it is this here. There you are. I'm going to try to go through this somewhat quickly so this video is not like 2 years long. So next I have my Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. So I won't open this one. I think you guys pretty much know what this one looks like. I haven't really used this on my channel at all. And to be honest, I don't really use this like ever. I probably should. Let me know in the comments if you want to see a look using this. Next I have one of my favorite palettes. Sorry. Next I have one of my favorite palettes. This is the Carly Bible BH Cosmetics palette. This is her original one. I don't feel the need to purchase her newest one just because it is very similar. Next I have the Makeup Revolution Ultra Eyeshadows palette. I think this is actually the Flawless palette. This was one of the first palettes I purchased and I love it. There's lots of mattes, lots of shimmers, and a good combination of colors in here. Next I have the ColourPop Heavy Hitter eyeshadow palette. So I did do an eyeshadow look on this. If you guys are interested, I will link it down below, but it is one of my new favorite palettes. I just love the colors in that. Behind that, I have another ColourPop palette. This was just an empty palette they sent me that I just threw some of my own shadows in here. So next is the e.l.f. Mad for Matte palette. I actually just purchased this and did a review on it. So all matte shadows. Again, another one that I really like. I'll be trying to use this a lot in the future. This here is a Hard Candy eyeshadow palette. I don't know the name of it. I kind of was using this a lot when I first got it. This was when I first got into makeup. But to be honest, these shadows are not the best at all. The fallout is unbelievable. They are extremely dry and extremely chunky. And every single shade is shimmery. So it's not very practical if you want to do like a one palette look. Next, I just have this cream contour and highlight palette. I really only use this minty shade here for covering blemishes. The rest of these are really kind of crappy. I just purchased this on eBay, I believe. So here I just have, sorry, it's kind of a mess, Makeup Revolution empty palette that I have thrown some of my ColourPop single shadows and some Morphe single shadows in here. Next, I have the Wet n Wild Au Naturel palette. So this is brand new to me. I really like it. I will definitely be using this a lot more in the future as well. So next is the Double Play. This is actually not an eye palette. This is the blush and highlighter palette. If you guys saw my review on this, you know I am obsessed with this. Both the blush and the highlight are amazing, but that highlight, I'm telling you, you need this palette. It is absolutely my favorite. So this palette is also brand new to me. I have not even used this. Actually, I can't even open it, but you can see the colors. Hopefully, this is the Maybelline Master Blush Palette. So there's a highlighter in there and 3 blush shades. I'm excited to try that out. And purchased at the same time was this Maybelline The Rock Nudes palette. And again, I have not had a chance to use this. There's all cool tones in here, so I'm excited because a lot of my shadows, you may have noticed, are very warm. So I kind of want to fool around with some different eye looks. Next is one of my favorite palettes that I own. This is my Morphe 12 NB palette. And these colors are absolutely amazing. You got lots of beautiful crease shades and some lovely shimmers. I just love all the colors in here. When I travel, this tends to be the palette that I take. You get a lot of shadows and the size is amazing, and a Morphe is extremely affordable. Here we have, I believe, the first eyeshadow palette I ever bought. To be honest, it is not the best. I do really like Essence in most of their products. This palette is just not the greatest. All of the shadows, again, sort of have a shimmer, so it's not great for travel if you do want some mattes. And they just aren't very pigmented, and I find they don't blend very well. Next, this is an e.l.f. Cheek palette, so lots of blushes and a highlight in there. I've only kind of had a chance to experiment with this once, but I will definitely be reaching for it. Another e.l.f. palette I recently featured in a haul. This is their bronzer palette, so I've only really used these 2 shades. I'll have to try that as a highlight, but it's a little dark, and this one's a little too pinky, but you can always use these shades as eyeshadows as well, so I'll definitely still be looking for this to create a nice look. Next, an oldie but a goodie. This is the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. I know this has been talked about time and time again. To be honest, I haven't really reached for it too much, especially recently, but this is a great palette for travel as well. They don't really have any matte shades though. Every single shade, even the ones that look a little more matte, do have a bit of shimmer, and I find that there is a lot of fallout, but for someone who's starting out in makeup, I would highly recommend this palette. Lastly, this little e.l.f. eyeshadow palette that they sent to me when I made my last big purchase, which is probably perfect for travel as well. There are mostly shimmers, but there is that matte shade there that I'm sure you could build up, start off light in the crease, and you could make some pretty nice eye looks with this. So another one that I will have to try out. That pretty much sums up this drawer. I do have some tape there that sometimes I will use if I'm trying to create a crisp line when making some sort of eyeshadow look. That pretty much sums up this drawer. This bottom drawer here is all of this is a mess. I did not even try to organize it. My hair stuff, so I won't go through all of that. So this is something that I actually keep on a shelf in the corner of my room. Sorry, my camera can't handle this angle. It keeps wanting to fall, so I'm trying to hold it still. But this is actually a taco tray that I took from a restaurant. I thought it looked really cool at first, but now I just find it more annoying than anything. But these are a lot of my lip products. So liquid lipsticks, so I have a lot of ColourPop ones on there. Some Maybelline, some NYX Quo. I think this is CoverGirl. Oh, sorry, Revlon. And also a lot of my lip liners are on here. So mostly my, what are these? The Rimmel Exaggerates. These are, see, this tray is so annoying. These are the Rimmel Exaggerate lip liners. I think I have 4 or 5. I think I have almost all the colors. They are my absolute favorite lip liners. I also do have this Marcel one as well, and a few other products on there. That is most of my lip products that are not kept in this little organizer. So I actually just did a video recently on this whole organizer over here. I apologize, I know it's kind of a mess over there. I will link that video down below or put it at the end of this video if you'd want to click on it. And it just goes through what is in each of these individual drawers. Nothing has changed. As well as on here, I really don't have much but some of my brushes, which I also have done a brush video, which I can link down below. And then some of the new products that I was just using in a video. Okay, guys, so that pretty much sums this up. Hopefully you guys found it entertaining, or maybe it gave you some ideas. I went into a lot more detail on the palettes just because I know personally that's what I like to see the most, is what eyeshadow palettes people have. I didn't just want to show you the way that I have it laid out. You can only really see the tops as well. So I kind of wanted to show you what they are, what they look like, and give you a little bit of my opinion on them. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a big thumbs up and like if you liked it. I'll see you in my next video.